With JAYSON Tatum being one of the best players in the league right now, I thought it was time to show you guys the best JAYSON Tatum build in NBA 2K23. And with him being only 19 years old, he's definitely one of the best young talents this league has to offer. So just like JT, this build can dunk on anybody with contacts, it can shoot from anywhere, and it can even dribble and play some lockdown defense. And while all this may seem too good to be true, let me show you guys some gameplay about what this build can do in game. And then right after that, I'm going to show you guys how to make the build in the builder. All right, so hopping into our first game, we're starting out on defense and we're playing this guy. He already looks like a dribble god. Oh my goodness. I don't know what that shot was though. Don't quit, bro. Come on, man. Where you at? Guard me. Let's go. Come on, man. So as you guys can see, the first play of the game, we're getting a dunk. And now it looks like he's going to guard that dunk. So we're going to take the shot. First shot of the game is green. You already know. Let's go. Yeah, man, just like JAYSON Tatum, this build can do absolutely everything on the court at an elite level. I don't know where he is. Where are you at, bro? Oh my goodness. The double arm windmill. That's crazy. I'm not going to lie. All right, but now that we got our little shot creating takeover, I wanted to show off some of the actual like shot creating moves. Because honestly, that's one of my favorite things to do on this game. You know, like post fades and just stuff like that. That's why I love my Kobe build and all builds like that. Just because they're so fun to use and so fun to play on. Oh my goodness. That's green. Oh my goodness. Nah, bro. But yeah, that's one of my favorite parts about this build. The fact that you get shot create and take and are able to do moves literally that like JAYSON Tatum and all these players do in real life. Look at that. Oh my goodness. You cannot miss. You cannot miss on this build. All right, let's see what he's doing now though. Okay, get in the paint, bro. Hey! I'm really trying to get him in the paint so I can get a contact dunk and show off that part of the build. But yeah, we'll see, man. Okay, it looks like he's in the paint now. That's perfect. Come on. Hey! Oh my goodness. Even with, like, honestly, even with the pro contact dunks, this build is absolutely unstoppable even in the paint. I'm not gonna lie. Let's go. He's in the paint again. Let's go for another one. Oh my goodness! The windmill on him. Let's go. All right, let's see what we can do for game. Let's see what we can do for game. Okay. Stay with me, bro. Stay with me, man. Stay with me. Green. Oh my goodness. All right, now that you guys see a little bit of how the build plays, let me hop right into the builder. I'll show you guys how to make the build, and then right after that, I'm gonna hop right back into the 1v1 court and show you guys some more gameplay. That way you guys get to see how the build plays and all of that before you make the build. All right, so starting out in the builder, the first thing you want to do is set the position to the small forward position. Just like JAYSON Tatum, although a lot of people make a lot of, you know, like 6'9" guards at like the point guard position, I found that the best way to make this build was at the small forward position. So that's what you want to go with. Then handedness and jersey number don't matter, like I always say. And then for the body settings, you want to go with 6'8", 192 pounds, and a 7'4" wingspan. Copy these down exactly. That way you can copy down all of the attributes and stuff I have, and that way you don't miss out on any of the attribute caps and stuff that you can get to max out this build. Starting out with the finishing category, we have an 86 driving dunk, an 80 driving layup, a 60 close shot, and a 41 stand and dunk. I know it doesn't look that crazy, but trust me, even with an 86 driving dunk, you get every contact dunk that you need in this game. And every single time you attack the rim, you will either get a crazy layup animation or you'll just dunk on anybody that's sitting in the paint. So with 13 finishing badges and an 86 driving dunk with all the contact dunks you need, that is plenty, especially for a JAYSON Tatum build. Now, moving on to one of the best parts about this build is actually the shooting category. On this build, we have an 85 three-point shot, an 85 mid-range shot, and then obviously just a 61 free throw. You can upgrade that a bit more. I just don't play rec or anything like that. But with an 85 three-pointer and an 85 mid-range, we get all of these, you know, jump shots we need and stuff like that. And then on top of that, we're able to shoot from literally anywhere on the court. We have silver limitless range, silver agent 3, so we can fade from anywhere. And honestly, one of my favorite badges to use is the midi magician. We actually get that on Hall of Fame, and so the post fades and stuff like that and the post scoring on this build is absolutely insane. Moving on to the playmaking, we have maxed out our ball handle and speed with ball. We got an 89 ball handle and an 80 speed with ball, and then a 70 pass accuracy just to make sure your passes aren't too slow. But on this build at 6'8", we have Hall of Fame quick first step with our 89 ball handle. So this build is absolutely insane just to start with. So And even with our 89 ball handle, we get all the dribble sigs we need. So even at 6'8", we're going to be cooking up any defender that's on us. Moving on to the defensive rebounding, we have a 71 interior defense, an 80 perimeter defense, a 71 steal. That way we get all the steals, especially with how overpowered they are on this game. And then an 87 block to give us silver anchor badge. That way we get all of the stops in the paint. And then once we get those stops, we'll secure the stops with our 80 defensive rebound. And that'll allow us to literally be able to guard anybody on the court. Moving on to the physicals, we have an 80 speed, an 80 acceleration, a 74 strength. That way we get the bronze bully badge and can literally just push people right out of the way. And then a 75 vertical to go along with our 86 driving dunk. That way, if you are on next gen and choose to make this build, you do get all of the contact dunks that go along with it. And then finally, we have a 90 stamina. It is a taller build, so you don't need like a 99. And once you get +4 with the gym rat, you will have a 94 stamina, and then obviously +4 to all of the other physicals. But as you can see, it's just a crazy, well-rounded build. Honestly, one of my favorite builds to play on in this game. Moving on to the takeovers, we have slash and takeover and shot create and takeover. That's what I went with, but you honestly get a really good selection. You get slash and takeover, shot create and takeover, sharp takeover, as well as lockdown takeover. So if you guys want to be really cheesy and just run like sharp and lock take, you can definitely do that and literally never lose a game, especially once you get takeover. You will just absolutely never miss any shots, and you'll be getting all the stops that you ever need. And now that you guys know how to make this build, let me show you guys a little bit more of the gameplay that I wanted to show you guys, just because of the gameplay that I'm about to show you is absolutely crazy, and you are not going to want to miss it, especially right before you make this build. All right, so hopping right into another game. This guy literally just went right to the paint, and he's letting me take it up. We finished through the contact. I have no clue what this guy's doing, but it leaves me wide open. We take the 3. You already know we're not gonna miss on this build, especially if you leave me wide open. All right, so this guy's still leaving me wide open, so I'm just gonna take the 3, get our takeover, and I can show off more of the build once I get the takeover. As you can see, we got the takeover now. He's in the paint. We take it to the rack. Hey, right on top of his head. Let's go. Oh my goodness. Nah, I'm not gonna lie, even without takeover, this build is insane. But once you get it, it just elevates the build so much more. Especially once you get the slashing and shot creating takeovers, it's game over. Once you get takeovers, it's game over. Look at that, he's jumping and we still greening it. This guy's literally been sitting in the paint the entire game. There's another contact dunk. That'll teach you not to sit in the paint, especially playing against this build, man. All right, let's bring it to the mid-range, because I know for a fact. Oh my, what are you jumping at? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yo, green. No way. We had him jumping twice, and then we hit him with the signature JAYSON TATUM spin fade. Oh my goodness. Nah, let's hit him with a post shot. Oh my, green. Green every single time. It'll be the same color as JAYSON Tatum's jersey. It's green every single time. Oh my goodness. Another whole top shot from deep. Oh my gosh. For game. If you guys are still here, make sure to subscribe. We're on the road to 20K, and I'm not gonna lie, it would help me out a lot. And also, if you're here, comment Spider Squad right now. That way I know you guys watched the entire video. And as I always say, if you guys want to see any other NBA player type builds, let me know exactly what NBA player you guys want to see in the comments, and I'll see what I can do. But anyways, I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see you all in the next video.